Shocking new revelations from former Vice President Dick Cheney, admitting that he feared his heart problems could cost him his life, but not in the way you think. ABC's Lindsay Davis is here with that for us this morning. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Robin. Cheney has suffered 5 heart attacks, his first at just 37 years old. And since then, he's had numerous procedures, including open heart surgery, angioplasties. At one time, he had a defibrillator implanted. But he says at one point, he feared the very thing that was giving him life could also kill him.
It was a dramatic plot twist in Showtime's hit series Homeland.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The vice president's pacemaker remotely hacked by a terrorist, sending a signal to the device to send him into cardiac arrest.
I'm killing you.
And now a surprising admission from former Vice President Dick Cheney. He says he feared the very same thing could happen to him in real life.
I was aware of the danger, if you will, that existed. I knew from the experience we'd had and the necessity for adjusting my own device that it was an accurate portrayal.
In an interview with 60 Minutes, Cheney, who has a long history of heart disease, says his doctors turned off the wireless function in his own pacemaker back in 2007.
I worried that someone could kill you.
Ironically, Cheney says he wasn't concerned that his heart problems themselves could kill him, getting defensive when asked why his doctors would give him a clean bill of health during his vice presidential run, despite his multiple was
Well, I'm not responsible for that. I don't know what took place between the doctors.
But sir, you saw it.
Listen to me. I think the bottom line was I up to the task of being vice president, and there's no question. I think based upon the fact that I did it for 8 years, that they were right.
Nonetheless, Cheney says he did keep a letter of resignation near his side.
I, Richard B. Cheney, hereby resign.
Nearly a decade later, Cheney now has a new heart, and instead of fearing death, he says he's enjoying life.
My first words when I came out from under the anesthetic and they said it had worked great was hot damn.
And I guess that's what you say once you have suffered 5 heart attacks. But now Cheney describes having a new lease on life. And in his new book, Heart, An American Medical Odyssey, he opens up about his heart and what he describes as a near brush with death in 2010. 3 years later, he says he's back to hunting and fishing. And contrary to what the naysayers say, he can confirm he does have a heart.